Hey everyone, so I came up with this genre I'm calling Escherclub, which is basically like club music, like techno, footwork, just any sort of electronic dance music that you might hear in a club mixed with sort of concepts from Escher's art. So if we take a look at Escher's art, you can see there's like illusions and like strange patterns, geometry that doesn't really make sense, and I wanted to incorporate that into this genre to sort of make trippy, slightly down-tempo music, not down-tempo, but like a little bit slower than like house, that your body, when you dance to it, you can move in really strange ways. So it's kind of like you would dance as if you're like becoming Escher's artwork. And I'll play you a little example. So the rules I have for it so far are no simple looping hi-hat patterns that basically will like keep the sound clean so we can have more complex percussion. Only use reverb on chords primarily. That kind of serves as the same principle to keep the sound clean and still allow for complex loops. 9/8 time signature is the primary time signature, but there could be other time signatures to explore for sure. So in Beat DJ, I can set the time signature with this time sig command, and I'll just choose 72, which is 9/8. So that's 72 16th notes would be this window size, and that also sets the time signature to 9/8. The thing is that you can do whatever time signature you want, so this window command basically just aligns the window size to better fit the time signature. Makes it a bit easier to look at. So fast BPM transitions would be like, 5 or 10 BPM up and down randomly. So an example of that might be like this. Just subtle, sort of like trippy time signature and BPM changes. If it loops, it must evolve, so that will probably get into some effects automation. I'm still kind of considering how to do that. Keep it minimal and deliberate, and it must have at least one polymeter at all times. I think that's a huge part of this genre, because without it, you're basically, it's too standard and it's not evolving enough. So what I'm going to do in this video is just go through and make a bunch of samples, because I'm preparing for a set that I want to play a set of this genre, Escherclub, and I'm just going to go through and make a whole bunch of samples, loops basically, and save those to a bank that I can recall the sounds from later. So in BTJ, there's this new command called bank where you can set your folder for creating live sets. So if I look into my files and go to sound bank, you can see here I have these different genres that I'm working with, and now I'll be able to just load up from there during my live set. So it'll be already sort of pre-processed, but the sounds will fit into the new tempo, and they'll also fit into whatever scale I'm in at the moment. So let's get started. That's cool, I really like that. Gonna rename it to breaks. So I just kind of name everything with the same naming conventions, and that way when I'm playing live I can easily search it up. Okay, that's okay. It's not my favorite. Making some loops, but there's like a lot of room to improve here. Hey, it's Ness. I'm testing out this AI voice clone for fun. I might use it for voiceovers sometimes. Anyways, I realized that I am not getting the results I want yet. I want to make sure I do Escher justice because his artwork is incredible. So I'm going to dive deeper into the mathematics and create some special functions in Beat DJ for making Escherclub music. Subscribe for the next part, which I'll upload soon. Thanks. See you then.